What's up, everybody? D here, and welcome back to Enderal, where we're playing through. And we're on, this is part 3, I think, or something like that. We just got ambushed by bandits while we were being helped by some alchemists, and now we're with some random dude, I guess, after waking up. Whereby, who are you?
Jaspar Matumiel Delveric. Jaspar,
Wow, how fancy.
And you, my friend, are at my very own campsite. Before you ask,
Is it campsite?
yes, the bandits killed both of the apothecary.
Oh,
The only reason you're still alive is that the impact of the explosion threw you right into the thicket. Most of your injuries are only superficial, but your fever, well, that's a different story.
disco fever never stops. How do you know about the apothecary? Were you there when they were attacked?
I was on the perimeter, and no, I didn't help for 2 reasons. 1, I was outnumbered. 2, I'm quite fond of my entrails. I wish I had a more heroic answer, but I don't.
I respect
Sorry.
it. You know about my fever?
Quite a lot, actually. You're suffering from Arcanist's fever. Honestly, I'm surprised the old apothecarius didn't see that. Let me guess, you're suddenly capable of doing things you previously knew only from the bard songs, right? You're unusually strong, you have reflexes like a cat, and drinking potions or any kind of magically infused substance leaves a bitter afterglow in your head.
If you say so.
Well then, congratulations. Your magical talent just blossomed. A bit late, given your age, but it happens. Put simply,
I'm blooming,
the fever is a result
like
of
a
your
flower.
body not being able to cope with it. That's not much of a problem for now, but if you don't let an Arcanist treat you sometime soon, things are going to get grim.
So aren't going to be able to cure this fever?
Contain it, not cure it. From here on out, you're always going to be a little more sensitive than someone without magical gifts. But that's tolerable compared to what your magic will allow you to do.
Sure. What do you mean by a little sensitive? I'm not sensitive. You're sensitive.
Prone to certain conditions. As I said, your fever will get worse if you drink healing potions. But you'll also be a lot more susceptible to nightmares and those kinds of things. Also, you should be very cautious of areas with magical contamination.
Hear my people in
such
the
as
background.
Thalgard in the east.
I feel like howling. If I contain the fever but let it get worse, what are the consequences? Curious.
At first, diffuse headaches, general unease. Later on, your eyesight will blur, your limbs will grow weak, and you'll get a maddening itch all over your body.
Yeah.
If you leave it untreated for too long, you'll either die or turn into an Orbaya.
Or buy it. And it could kill me?
Yes, it can kill you. Everything has its price, as the wise hermit likes to say. And an Orbaya is basically a giant undead version of yourself with tumors and pus all over your body. Just never let the fever get too bad.
Yeah. At least I'll get big. Get swole. Are there any other remedies?
Well, there's ambrosia, but for an uncontained fever, it'll only postpone the symptoms. Later, you can drink it whenever the fever gets worse. The stuff looks and tastes like undead sweat, and is bloody expensive, but
Ew.
it's the only thing that really helps.
Yuck. How does he know what undead sweat tastes like? That's what I want to know. What are these visions? Are they also caused by the fever?
You have visions?
Never mind. Like a better word, yes. Ever since I had this fever, I get strange premonitions of things which are about to happen. Also a symptom.
Not that I know of. The only visions I've ever had are those that come along with a good pipe of peaceweed. You know what? As I said,
Nice.
someone needs to contain your fever as soon as possible. And as it happens, I know people. But in return, I want you to tell me everything.
Pretty cool armor.
What did you
actually.
do in that temple? And what's the story with those visions? I can't put my finger on it, but there's something strange about you, and that intrigues me. What do you say?
For information? Alright.
Well, then, the
All
stage
right.
is yours.
Okay, we don't have to, like, dialogue through that. I was like, God, we just can tell him everything? It's going to take freaking ages.
I see. My condolences for your loss. So, let me summarize. You somehow survived getting thrown into the open sea, and while you were half dead, had this dream in which you saw burnt bodies and a blinding light?
Yes, but it wasn't a dream. It was more like a memory. The temple I saw, it was the same one in the valley.
Huh. And you also said that your magic didn't develop gradually, as it usually does, but all at once, right?
Wash up on the shore.
Well, that's quite the story. I guess you know how absurd it sounds, but for some reason, I believe you. I've met a lot of liars in my life, and you aren't one of them.
Oh,
All right.
We fooled him.
It's settled then. I'll introduce you to my employer and ask him to treat you. Before we leave, however, there's something else I need to take care of, and I could use a hand. The sooner we get that done, the sooner we can make for Ark.
Okay, what's Ark? I gotta ask, because we need the knowledge.
Ark? The capital of this country?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Walls high as towers of iron-hard stone rest alone in the mountains in granite enthroned. Never decaying, the ages surveying, guarded by Malphus, and blah, 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 and so on.
Voice acting
and
so good
forth.
in this.
You're going to see it soon.
It's very quality. I love it. I don't want to spend too long in dialogue, though, because I do like not sitting in one spot too long. But I do want to go through the dialogue as well. Let's go for it. Fuck it, yeah. Let's go.
Splendid. You'll need some information before you can help me, though. I take it the fact that Vin has seen better times hasn't eluded your attention, has it? For the last 2 years, there have been wars and unrest everywhere. And even though in Enderal there's officially peace, there are peculiar things happening here, too.
In the world or the
docile
god?
animals and Vatirs attacking
Enderal's
wanderers in the open. The dead awakening in hordes. It's unsettling, to say the least. The strangest thing,
Son of a
however,
bitch.
is the red madness.
Bruh, I was about to read a book. God.
Yeah, the
know
rumors. I've heard them too. And I could indeed imagine that they're true, and that there's a connection, yes.
Believe someone killed the gods?
As I said, maybe. If you ask me, the Lightborn were never more than imposters anyway. False gods.
Yeah, makes sense. Here I thought the Enderalians? Highest people in the civilized world.
Oh, I'm hardly representative. I've seen that a long life is only one of the things powerful magic can achieve. And the false deity theory isn't that new,
There's a lot of dialogue in this mod.
Seriously, say the Lightborn really are as mighty as the revelations say they are. Wouldn't they have the power to call down lightning on me right here and right now, to punish me for my insolence? No. The Lightborn were immortal kings, and that's all. At least, that's how I see it. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
I don't have feelings. Far from it.
Splendid. You never know. But we digress.
He likes that. Something about the red madness.
Yeah. It's some kind of mental illness that makes people lose their mind. Just a couple of weeks ago, there was a smith in Ark who butchered his entire family. He was drunk.
Was he a
But
butcher?
that doesn't explain
Sorry,
why he
the smith.
screamed things like "fear the light" while he was doing it. Or a young woman of noble path who set her own house on fire while her family was asleep.
It
Now,
was her
you
house.
might say that these kinds of things happen, but by now there have been more than a dozen incidents in a very short period of time.
Alright.
The fact that the afflicted's eyes glow red while they go rampant has made people call the disease the red madness. Thing is, some weeks ago it happened again, only this time it was a magister from the Holy Order itself.
A magister?
A teacher who instructs the novices aspiring to become keepers.
A
His
magister
name was
is.
Yarrow, a man with more than 60
That's
winners
ace.
on his back.
You.
Well, according to the sole survivor, he entered the teaching room that day as usual, but instead of giving his lecture on alchemy, he gave a strange kind of speech where he kept going on about how mankind is corrupted and that it has succumbed to the void. Then his eyes started glowing, he locked the door, and blew himself up in a magical explosion.
Okay, so what's your role in all this? You said you work for the Order, but I take it you're no monk.
I'm not one for vows and austerity, so no, I'm no keeper. My specialty is recovering lost things.
I think there's a bit too
Treasures,
much dialogue.
tomes,
I don't want to skip it.
memories and the like,
You know what I mean?
and the Order hired me to do just that.
I want to know
They
the
wanna
story.
how a man like Yarrow could fall victim to the
I'll
red
let it play out,
madness,
but I don't like sitting in one
and
spot
thus
just looking
if
at a
there's
dude talk.
something like a pattern to this malady.
I think that's the problem with these kind of games, where you're just like, I will just sit here and press dialogue for like 20 minutes.
Doesn't matter. Yarrow
It's like,
grew
I
up
wanna
in a
go-
small
I wanna go
village
stab
not
some
far
stuff.
from here. And according to the Order, he visited it quite often after his partner died.
Why can't we walk and
What I
talk?
want your help with is finding clues as to why he did what he did. What do you think?
Sure.
Great.
Let's do it.
First of all, I want you to travel to Riverville and talk to an old man named Alfred.
Which he has
a
been talking
childhood
for 10
friend of
minutes.
Yarrow's. Ask him what he
Goodness.
makes of the incident, and whether he has any explanation for it. Secondly, a farm boy told me that he saw Yarrow throw something into the sea during his last visit there. The winds have been blowing inland the last couple of days, so go search the shoreline and see if it washed up. I myself will take a look at the house Yarrow grew up in. Ah, and here. This is a map of the region. Yarrow's house is at the blue dot. So, unless there's anything else, I'd say just meet me at the farm when you're done.
Okay. Quest objective marked by one or more stars that indicate the difficulty of set quests. Same time the level you should have for the quest. Still almost MMO RPG like. But it's not, so I guess it's in a good way. You need... I guess it's just showing you a leveled quests and whatever. I appreciate that. Alright. Look at this damn book I've been trying to pick up. I'm half expecting a... audiobooks of Skyrim to keep popping up every time I open a book. My other thing... We could sleep in this bed? Might as well for a bit. I don't think there's a well-rested mechanic or anything. I just wanted it to be daytime. Alright. That was a lot of talking.
Never walked back on the road from the edge.
Sounds like comic music. Who there?
Ugh, blazes. Sorry. I know. I can't sing.
Here's the wolf. Oh, it's there! Nice. I don't really want to use magic, because I feel like what I'm trying to do. I don't have to, like, play a class. I could be a jack-of-all-trades kind of thing if I want, but it doesn't feel like what I want to do. Into curiosity. That looks very vanilla Skyrim. Put my back on. Whoa! Hello. The air that rock got. The whole landmass. I don't see where the black dot, or blue dot rather, he said. What the hell? What's up with this? Right. I think when I zoom off the map on the bottom, it bugged out a bit. Might be my doing. Who knows? Might not. Take iron dagger. Oh my god. Actually fell down. Order of protected lands. Behind this mountain pass, there will be no protection against the pathless ones. Travelers beware of rockfall and assaults. Well, we've already seen rockfall. I did wake up in a camp, and I was able to go the other way. I went straight for this way. I did see another way to go, though. You do move slower with your weapon drawn. It said that in the loading screen. Just put that away. Pretty sure it's always been the way in Skyrim. Or Elder Scrolls in general. Alright, so we got a lot of story. We got a big story dump right on our face. Now it's time for some action, hopefully. Yeah, what do we have here? Cool. It's interesting seeing a lot of, like, a whole new landmass in the Skyrim engine. It looks nice. Oh, damn. Damn! Had to be done. Didn't look out? Okay, hang on. Any secrets? Nope. Isn't that where those dudes were? Is that a bandit? It might be, actually. I had a feeling. Got it. We had to come back, you know? Ooh, we had iron gauntlets. Worth it. And now we can loot this camp. Can I rest in this bed for an hour? Ah. Badge of the apothecary. That could be important. I think we might have made the right call coming back here. Maybe they'll give us something for these badges back in the apothecary land. Whatever they're called. The place. Too bad their distillery thing blew up. Could use some potions. Well, first things first, let's put on our first piece of heavy armor. Very nice, very nice. Let's put one of these on. Vanilla Skyrim gauntlets, look like. Are they? Flipping with the robe a bit, but that's okay. I'll forgive it. Oh yeah, he told us about some like stuff to go look for adventure and whatever. Before they were brutally murdered. Bit of popping neurons. Alright. See if we could find whatever they were talking about, but they were blown up. Said something about a thing. Didn't he say to the south? He said under that arch over there, didn't he? Which is that? I'm not sure I can go over the dam and live. Oh my gosh. Scared of being shot at. Fleshless lost one. It's a skeleton! What you got for me? We're getting a lot of brittle longbows. Annoying because I can heal myself, but I don't want to. I don't want to worsen my stupid plague. So I'm trying to avoid using things. I guess that's going to be a big balancing act around this playthrough of this mod, is trying to keep your arcane fever down while simultaneously using everything. Have I been here? Did I come from this? I think I did. Yeah, okay. I remember now. The bird is awfully low. I have to know. Is it real? I don't think it's real. Damn. Alright, let's go back up the mountain. And I guess I'll go in there and have a look. I didn't get to do that either. There's my ass. I want to get some proper iron gear or something, you know? Stinking robe stuff. Uh-oh. This does not look like a nice place. I was expecting it to be a bit more alive, I guess. Dual wielding, huh? I can't even really see what's on these shelves very well. Definitely something walking around. Probably skellies. I like the atmosphere of this building, though. The music's kind of cool. Now is not the time for alchemy. Hang on. We'll do alchemy on the way out. For now, we fight. I really, really want a torch, though. I would love a torch. Or a lantern or something, you know. I was looking at this. Didn't even see it. Who puts 2 coins in a barrel? I want to meet the person who's putting 2 pennies into a barrel. You know what I mean? Kind of crazy person does. Traps and oil puddles to damage enemy before they detect you. I don't have any traps and oil puddles. So there's speed rays, of course. Oh my god, they hurt. Oh, he poisoned me. Shnikes. Hate it. Take all the health it'll give me. Yeah, that's one. Oh, that's one. Ah. Is this gonna kill me? It may yet, Mr. Frodo. Come on. I have just enough to ignite this thing. He doesn't have enough brain power to get up the staircase. Oh! Oh, you little bitch. I believe in you. God, I hate spiders. Got it. Nope. Oh, I walked in the flames, and the power attack animation kind of carried me into it. Oops. Alright. Misplay. Let's try again. Maybe we can ignite them before they see me this time. You wanted me to do. Ow. Well, that's far more effective. Why don't I just do that? Oh. You'll increase your armor rating when born. Actually, blocking reduces damage. Yes. This is what I've been wanting. Wait, we can eat actual food. Heal. I keep forgetting that's the thing. Not something I do in normal Skyrim, so I'm not used to. I always play with like food overhauls and stuff. I would never eat raw wolf meat, but I guess in this case. Alright. We learn how to make this stamina potion. Iron War Axe. Is that better than the sword? Or Iron War Axe is 5. Hell yeah. Fermented goat milk. That sounds terrible. This place is gearing me out. Spider was blocking your weapons with webs or magic. Magical weapons, rather. Okay. That. Oh, there's multiple legs. Coal. Just what I wanted for Christmas. It led to absolutely nothing. Oh, I see. Sneaky, sneaky. Nice. Snyder prey. Snyder prey. The Snyder cut. Not quite. Psychosis rank 1. Flower. In a minute. It's giving me light. So I'll give it a second. It'd be better just to turn up the brightness. It is quite dark. With this brightness up, I can see. It's gonna look like shit outside. I think maybe not all the way. Still want to have to use a torch and stuff when I find them, you know? Yeah, this is fine. Okay. The fact that we just get XP for doing stuff is good. Heavy leather boots. That's heavy armor, apparently. Cuirass. Yeah. Iron boots, though. 7, 10. Heavy leather boots are worse. But they weigh less. Not really worried about their weight. Alright, that was a good score. Look at us. We're beautiful. We just need some headgear, I think. It's heavy armor and we're money. Money? Maybe there's still one in here, I don't know. I'm taking everything. I feel like I'm playing Fallout. Just taking random shit. Recipes for ambrosia. I'm pretty sure we already know that, but probably be a bit more particular about what I grab. Is that a ballista? I didn't even see that. Ah, that's how you're supposed to do that. Curious. Alright. Herb pouch. Oh my goodness. How'd I look there? I really want to see what these mechanical parts are for. Alright, so we want to make some wolf blood, right? We can't be a werewolf without wolf blood. How do I actually make... Okay. I need 3 to make one? Optional. What does optional mean? Okay, we'll do optional. I think the transformation depends on several factors, all aspects improved with Chemica. Claw damage scales with alchemy. Stamina and weapon damage, knowledge scales, magic spells, armor scales with rating. Armor scales with armor rating, rather. Alchemy and stamina. So we actually want high stamina. Health and stamina scale with alchemy. Okay. Take one of these as well. I can just click R on it. What does this do? It's only showing me wolf blood on the right. I want to see what this does. Oh, clear selection. Aha. Sorry, I haven't done a lot of Skyrim Alchemy, to be honest. I've done very little in my life. Usually health and wolf form by 27. Sounds like it could be useful. A few of those. Clear selection. Let's make some more wolf blood. I can make it without. Make a restore stamina potion? Why not? I mean, the optional... Is it making it better? Because it doesn't say it is. I'll assume it is. There's 2 points of magic or mana per second from 10 seconds from target. What? Increases my stamina, drains mana from target. How does that work? Mana damaged? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Ah, push from restore mana damaged. Let's just make one of these. Just make what I can, yeah? I can make a lot of shock resistance, but I don't know if I want to. It does give me XP though. Do you like XP? There we go. That's probably the most alchemy I've ever done on Skyrim in my life. Do a lot more where that comes from. It'll be a bit quicker once I figure out the logistics of it a bit better, I guess. Alright, so now we can transform into a werewolf. That's pretty neat. Something down there? I want to jump all the way down just to find out. Probably not. Let's get out of this shithole. Hell yeah, boy. Now we have a axe, we have or a shield, rather. Feel better just having a shield, so I can block arrows, I can... Tons of stuff. Let's rest here for an hour. I don't know if I was damaged. I don't think so. There's some sort of fort over there. We got a ship of some kind, I think. There. There's on the compass, we have a bunch of shit coming up. Like it was just falling bits. I love how we just catch a butterfly in midair and just rip its wings off. Fucking brutal. Fuck you, nature. I'm here to ravage. I'm curious to see how good a werewolf is. Should we try a werewolf potion out next? I think we should. I'm not gonna just save them, you know? We gotta use them at some point. I'm the kind of person who will hold on to potions and never use them, but I feel like with this class specifically, you know, you don't want to do that. Like potions, you'll be making and using them fairly regularly. If you're not, you're probably doing it wrong. What do we got here? Sneaky, sneaky little camp. Baked potatoes. Oh, hello. Say hello to my little friend. Not possessing memory mimicry, you cannot take on your wolf form in a city. If you enter a city or inhabited place in your wolf form, your transformation will end automatically. Good thing. Oh, cool. Imagine seeing that. Terrible. Actually loot. It's been a long time since I played a werewolf. Skyrim. Let's get some stamina. Oh yeah. How do I... You actually can't go in first person. Yeah, I didn't even know that. I think last time I was a werewolf was in Daggerfall, and you can't loot corpses when you're a werewolf in Daggerfall. It wasn't even me playing a werewolf, actually. I watched someone play it. How do you stop becoming a werewolf? Oh, I have a skill that is called Portable Laboratory. I see. Hey, at least I found it. That's cool. I can just transform to a werewolf. Oh, I can just do alchemy on the go. Okay, okay. I get it. I got there. I like what I'm seeing. I thought I had to, like, find a portable alchemy, like, item to be able to do this portable alchemy. Oh, it's just a power. Which makes sense, I guess. That's pretty reliant on such thing. Yeah. Pretty neat. This is super cool. This feels very different to Skyrim, but yet very similar, you know what I mean? It's like you're playing Skyrim, but you're playing like a whole new Skyrim with different mechanics and different world and everything. Which basically is what it is, I guess. And I love it. It gets better and better as we go along. I'm not sure how long this takes to beat. So could be a long playthrough. Most RPGs are long, so you know. I got a pumpkin, but I didn't say anything. Did we start that quest? Find the strong books of Euro through to the senior's house. Yeah. Raise Arcane Fever. Get to know about Enderal. Okay, we don't have the pumpkin quest anymore. Okay. I thought I still had to. Well, then we're good. 35 minutes. All right. Oh shit! That came out of nowhere. BJ's hurt. Poisons. Combat music's pretty good too. Must be a lot of normal Elder Scrolls combat music. It's a bit better. I think the combat music is generally the worst music in this Elder Scrolls games. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, but it's not like the best part. Generally the exploring music and all that. The Dovahkiin, like, dragon battle music is probably up there in the top tier. Obviously that song is awesome. But like, generally speaking, I'd say like, I don't know, Elder Scrolls aren't renowned for their combat music. They are good. I fucking love Elder Scrolls music. I would definitely say the weakest part is the combat music. I don't know how I got on that tangent. But here we are. Tangent City. There's a wolf. Oh. I'm a little wounded, not gonna lie. I can heal. We could turn into a wolf and beat his ass. We do have to kind of ration those, I guess. I probably shouldn't be using my transform wolf potions on wolves. Crabs, you know? This reminds me of, like, the coasts of Elder Scrolls Online. Elder Scrolls Online does a great job of, like... Its world space is awesome. I'm not hugely into MMORPGs anymore, unfortunately. I can never get very long into that game without getting immediately bored of it or whatever. Not even bored, it's just I can't. Oh. I dedicate the time, even though I can. I just don't want to. But the world space of that game is just, it's great. It reminds me a lot of that. It has a lot of area that looks similar to this unit. One of the regions. I think the Daggerfall province, maybe? We got blood. Blood trail, even. The low health thing is really... Alright. Do what? %. I think when we get to 50, I'll use one of those ambrosias. You know. Probably need it. I have to be a little bit careful. I'm getting high up there. I guess that's why we're trying to get to what we're trying to get to. So we can get this cleaned. There they are. That's what I was looking for. I am. Got him. Oops. I didn't take too much damage. Where's the other wolf? Claws. Not even a thing. Good. Ah. What is up here? What's this? Interact with this for some reason, but you can't actually. Riverella and Ark are that way. Good to know. Where's all the blood? Oh my. We get XP for discovering locations. Trolls, your malevolence. What if we hit him with some flame of voodoo? Well, not friendly. I die! Oh no. You're so strong. Well, we'll take a cheeky sneak shot at him. Steel arrows. He sees me, but he's clearly not aggro to me. So does he see me? But can they see you but not get aggressive? Like, I said I wouldn't play sneak archer, and here I am. It always comes back around to, what the hell? Is he fucking following me with this guy? Shoot him to the bush. Didn't quite work as I was anticipating. Oh dear. Where's my weapon? My weapon down. Alright. We can turn to a werewolf to beat this thing. Probably not a good idea while I'm in combat with him. Any more wolf blood potions do I have? YOLO. That's actually quite a quick transformation. Where are you going, monkey man? Yeah, you don't like that, do you? Scared of the wolf. Just go in. I don't know how long this lasts for, so. I do need to wrap it up soon now, so let's just go a little bit longer. If I press R, it like goes into like that mode. You can see over his shoulder. Werewolf does damage. I guess it's not surprising, but. Is there a howl button? I want to howl. Ah, rats! Filthy. Well, if I can clear the whole dungeon while in wolf form. Block the appropriate memories beforehand. Right. Transfer back. Is that because I was in wolf form? Oh. We actually physically cannot unlock doors of a certain, or chests, I guess. Locks. Certain level. Unless we have the appropriate skill. That's different from Skyrim. You can't just force it open because you're like god tier at their little shitty lockpicking game. And of course, find another way though. I still haven't found a torch. Like, what the hell? Torches exist in Enderal? They must. I want one. I mean, I'm genuinely shocked I haven't found a torch yet. Like, that'd be some sort of lighting element. I get up there. Ah. First things first, let's loot the Skeletors. bones and some arrows. I'll take it, you know. We're about to go into a town soon, so I guess stuff to sell is always good. I like this. How it's like they've taken assets from a Skyrim dungeon and made something completely that feels not Skyrim. Pretty cool. There's like walkways and stuff all over it. I mean, there might be non-Skyrim assets in there. This looks like generally Skyrim assets, so. Pretty sure this is Dwemer room with like a mixture of shit. What are you gonna do about it, rats? That's what I thought. If I jump down there, am I stuck? Hope not. That would be awkward. There's plates. Oh, there we go. We've actually found some torches, finally. All I ever wanted. Much easier to see when I can actually hold the light. All kinds of items I've never seen. Horseshoes and hammers and... Ooh. Upgrade my shields. I got a few iron ingots. I think we'll definitely do some smithing. Blueprint iron sword. I accept. Anything else? This is just where you upgrade. Just like a normal Skyrim workbench. Guessing I have to go to a forge. You make something. Which makes sense. That's kind of how blacksmithing works. I'm a ghostly wolf. Aha! Key to get out. Clever girl. Ghostly wolf. I'm interested. Also psychosis. I didn't look at that. Your magic damage per second for 8 seconds to humans and creatures. If you hit the target 3 times with the spell while its effect is still active, the target will become mesmerized. Reduces resistances. The strength of reductions depends on just. Interesting. I'm more interested in a summon ghostly wolf. I even do it? I didn't go for like. Can't just wait, of course. I think this dungeon's clear though. It's a small little mini dungeon. Pretty neat. Perfect, because I need to wrap it up. There we go. Our little wolf, our beautiful wolf man, coming into his own. Very nice. I got myself a light. That's all I ever wanted was a light. We're getting in it. I think that'll wrap up my session for today. So thank you very much for watching. Thumbs up the video if you enjoyed the video. And subscribe if you want to see more content, I guess. More to come. And yeah, see you next time, guys.